Hell. The very word evokes images of fire and brimstone, a chaotic abyss of eternal torment, where the damned are forever lost in a sea of agony. Yet, beneath the surface of this fiery chaos lies a chilling truth, one that is often overlooked. Hell is not a place of random suffering. It is a realm of intricate order, a terrifying reflection of the heavens it opposes, meticulously structured in its own dark way. Imagine, if you will, a city forged from iron and shadow. Towers of obsidian pierce a sky eternally choked with smoke, casting long, ominous shadows over the land. Rivers of molten metal flow through its heart, their glow illuminating the ceaseless toil of countless souls, each one bound to their eternal labor. This is the true face of hell, a realm governed by an iron fist, where every demon, every torment serves a purpose in a grand, terrible design, orchestrated with unyielding precision. This is not to say that hell is devoid of suffering, quite the opposite. Suffering is omnipresent, woven into the very fabric of this dark realm. Suffering is the lifeblood of this infernal city, the currency by which power is bought and maintained, a constant reminder of the price of defiance. Yet, even suffering is meted out with a chilling precision. Each soul is judged, measured, and assigned its place within the hierarchy, ensuring that the balance of power remains unchallenged. For in hell, as in heaven, there are ranks and orders, tiers of power that dictate the flow of infernal energy, maintaining the structure of this dark dominion. At the apex of this dark pyramid sits Lucifer, the fallen angel, the architect of this terrible order reigning supreme over his infernal kingdom. Cast down from heaven for his rebellion, Lucifer did not descend into chaos. Instead, he found purpose in his fall. He brought order to the abyss, shaping it in his image, a dark reflection of his former glory. The abyss became his kingdom, a realm of shadows and whispers. He sits upon his obsidian throne, a figure of both terrible beauty and chilling intellect. His presence commands both fear and respect. His gaze, once filled with the light of heaven, now burns with cold, calculating ambition. It pierces through the darkness, seeing all. From his throne room, Lucifer orchestrates the movements of his infernal legions. Each move is a step in his grand design. His is a long game, a patient unraveling of creation. He waits, biding his time, ever watchful. He seeks not merely to torment humanity, but to corrupt it, to twist it into a mirror of his own fallen nature. His influence is pervasive, reaching into the very soul. His touch is subtle, insidious. It creeps into the hearts of men, unnoticed until it is too late. He whispers temptations into the ears of the ambitious, fans the flames of anger and greed in the hearts of men. His words are like poison, spreading corruption. He understands the human psyche better than any angel, for he was once one of them. This knowledge is his greatest weapon, and it is this understanding that makes him so dangerous. His intelligence is dark and calculating, always one step ahead. Lucifer is not a brute force, a raging beast of fire and fury. He is a master strategist, a cunning manipulator. He understands that the greatest victories are won not on the battlefield, but within the hearts and minds of the enemy. His battles are fought in the shadows, where his influence is most potent. Beneath Lucifer stand his most trusted lieutenants, the 7 princes of hell, each a master of their own domain of sin. Each embodies a deadly sin, a fundamental flaw within the human heart, a weakness that they exploit to lead souls astray. They are the architects of temptation, the weavers of snares that lure souls into damnation, crafting intricate traps that play on human desires and fears. Asmodeus, the lord of lust, whispers promises of forbidden pleasure, tempting mortals with fleeting ecstasy at the cost of their souls, drawing them into a web of desire and regret. Beelzebub, the lord of gluttony, fuels the fires of excess, urging indulgence in all its forms, until the body and soul are consumed by an insatiable hunger that can never be satisfied. Mammon, the lord of greed, tempts with promises of wealth and power, fostering envy and avarice in the hearts of men, leading them to betray their morals for material gain. Leviathan, the lord of envy, sows discord and discontent, whispering venomous lies in the ears of the envious, turning friend against friend, brother against brother, until relationships are torn asunder. Satan, the lord of wrath, revels in chaos and destruction, finding joy in the suffering and pain of others. He is the voice that urges violence, the hand that guides the blade, the whisper that transforms anger into blind rage, leading to acts of unspeakable cruelty. Belphegor, the lord of sloth, whispers temptations of ease and comfort, lulling souls into a state of apathy and inaction, until their spirits wither and die, lost to the void of indifference. And finally, there is Asmodeus, the Lord of Pride, the most insidious of all the princes, whose influence is subtle, yet devastating. He preys on the ego, whispering words of grandeur and self-importance, blinding mortals to their own flaws until they are consumed by their own vanity, lost in a maze of self-deception and arrogance. Gap 3S. Beyond the princes of temptation lies another layer of hell's intricate hierarchy, the web of deceit. This is the realm where subtle manipulation and grand illusions are crafted, a place where truth is but a malleable concept. Here, the archdemons of deception weave their intricate webs, each thread a lie, each knot a deceit. They are the unseen hands that pull the strings, the invisible puppeteers who shape destinies and twist realities. Among these master deceivers is Astaroth, the great Duke of Treachery, whose silver tongue can turn friend into foe with a whisper. He is the architect of betrayal, planting seeds of doubt and mistrust that grow into forests of discord. Then there is Lilith, the enchantress of illusions, who conjures visions so real that they blur the line between reality and fantasy. Her illusions are traps for the unwary, leading souls astray into labyrinths of confusion and despair. And there is Mephistopheles, the Grand Vizier of Lies, whose counsel is sought by the most powerful in hell. He is the master of half-truths and hidden agendas, the voice that whispers in the ears of kings and queens, guiding them down paths of ruin. His lies are not blatant falsehoods but carefully crafted distortions of the truth, designed to mislead and control. These archdemons work in unison, their deceptions interwoven into a grand tapestry of lies that ensnares the unwary. They are the shadowy architects of hell's grand design, ensuring that Lucifer's reign of darkness extends into every corner of the mortal realm. In the darkness we find our strength. Join us, subscribe to our channel, and delve deeper into the shadows. While the princes of hell may be masters of temptation, it is the dukes who command the legions of hell, who oversee the day-to-day operations of this infernal machine. They are the generals, the strategists, the taskmasters who ensure that Lucifer's will is carried out. There is Belial, the Duke of Lies, a master of deception who delights in twisting the truth and sowing discord. He commands legions of deceivers and manipulators who spread falsehoods and half-truths throughout the mortal realm. And then there is Azazel, the Duke of Weapons, who revels in violence and bloodshed. He oversees the armories of hell, forging weapons of exquisite cruelty and training legions of demons in the art of war. These are but two of the many dukes who serve Lucifer. Each commands their own unique legion of demons, each specializing in a particular form of torment or manipulation. They are the gears that turn within the infernal machine, the instruments of Lucifer's will.